Fat Joe reacts to DJ Akademiks' comments about the pioneers of hip hop.
I like DJ Akademiks. Always have. And
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
you have to understand, and I'm not co-signing nothing he said, right? And so what happens is there's people who paved the way and pioneered this hip hop game. This music, this culture is art. It should never be based off of who's richer than who. It's art. It is what it is. It's hip hop music. It's hip hop culture. I've never felt racism in hip hop culture. We always embraced everybody like family, no matter what they are, if they were true to the culture. And this, anybody in the world could tell you this to be true of Fat Joe. If you know me personally, my whole life in hip hop culture, right? But there's people who paved the way. So Akademiks says something reckless, and Mr. Ness from Grandmaster Flash, Sha Rock. I keep trying to tell you people, I was born, not crosstown, not uptown, Fat Joe, grew up as a kid where hip hop was born. When you go to Saudi Arabia, you see Mecca, where everybody walks around the Mecca. I was born there of hip hop. Don't know if you know that. So everybody who loves hip hop. And so I don't try to say I know more than everybody because I was born where it was born at, and I know everybody, not even as Fat Joe, they know me as Little Angel. Because my brother was the crate boy carrying the vinyl for Grandmaster Flash. These are facts. Grandmaster Flash, you did, not me. You crowned him one of the 3 founding fathers. Kool Herc, Africa Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash. That's what you called them. Hip hop culture. My brother was carrying his crates to every block party and jam. Shout out to Junie D. That's how much I grew up in hip hop. And so I know all these guys. So Sha Rock hit me. Sha Rock, I don't want to say she's not the first female MC, but she's like the second, right? She was the best anyway. Sha Rock hit me, Mr. Ness, Miss Scorpio from Grandmaster. I keep in touch with all these people, and they say, Joe, please get at Akademiks. And I said, listen, guys, let someone else lead the way, because they get mad at me every time I go. Every time I go viral for saying shit that's true. And so I'm glad that my idol, legendary icon, LL Cool J, took the position, the high road, to say this and this and that. Akademiks is simply a reflection of how the youth really feel. Something I've told you 1 million times. Unfortunately, this generation, and I love the youth, and I'm never talking shit to my youngest, only respect the bag. They only respect the bag. And because of that, the only difference from Fat Joe and another artist who don't care about their image, and even if they got money, KRS-One got money. He don't care about all that luxury shit or whatever. There's guys who purposely don't care about it and don't wear that type of shit. Fat Joe, in order to stay relevant and keep the youth looking up to a brother, shout out to Jeff Hamilton, the living legend, is they respect the bag. The Rolls Royce, the private plane, the jewelry, the ice, the Balenciaga, the Bottega. Unfortunately, they only respect the bag. Now, you have to understand, I don't have a problem because I respect the pioneers the people who put it down, but I'm one of the only ones on this level. And so when you heard Jay-Z, I got to get them back for what they did to the Cold Crush. These people are the pioneers. Now, Akademiks would not have a job if it wasn't for these people. I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for these people. All these people, whether they work for BET, they work for MTV, they work for the radio, they work for XM, they work for Spotify, or Tidal, or Apple. None of these people, none of you would have a job if it wasn't for these people paving the way. Of course, we built on what they built, and we worked hard to get what we get. And so, but you gotta respect where you come from. And to disrespect the people who paved the way for you, it's like cutting your head off, running around in circles, or a dog barking at the moon, trying to bite its tail. You need to know where you come from. You need to know where you come from. And Akademiks, he's not the only one to blame. That's how people really feel. I've seen other artists do this. He's not the first. And I would be in the studio all the time telling my crew down in Miami, like, yo, these people, they only respect the bag. If you don't look like the bag, if you're not getting the bag, unfortunate, that's how they are. Very unfortunate. Same thing with the ladies. I would imagine it is so hard for a young guy and a girl to find true love. I mean, nothing exists like my mother and father. Nothing exists about love at that time. Right now, let's call it 100. A young girl, she want the bag. She want the bag. And she don't want the designer bag either. She want it all. Smart women these days, they want the bag. They want it all. And once they rock your pockets till you ain't got a bag no more, and you think this is your girl, and she gone. And so the days of a young woman being a sucker, or you getting her because she thinks you handsome, that shit over. And so that's why we have what we have 2022. So Akademiks, he just got caught on tape. So a lot of young cats feeling that way. So a lot of them feeling like, yo, if they ain't got the paper, you know, it's sad. It's a sad thing.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.